So, I reckon I make a really good burglar. I think so, because I like wearing stripes. I like wearing gloves. And I like it when I'm up, when everyone else is sleeping. I'm not the type of burglar that does my burglaring in the daytime, because in the daytime, there are things to do, like maybe walking around, going up a hill, thinking about the date on the milk. In the nighttime though, there is only sleeping, and that's like being dead, but with dreaming and saliva. And I'm not dead. I'm still here. So every time it gets dark, I think, come on, let's do this. One of the reasons I think I make such a good burglar is that no one suspects me, even when I wear stripes, because I think they think she's wearing stripes, like a burglar, which would be a really stupid move for a burglar. My body is the ultimate thing to throw them off the scent. Look at the state of that. Pretty snazzy. Rooftop adventurer, you may think not. But then I'm on a roof and you think again. And by think again, I mean you think someone's put me up there for a good reason. It's the perfect disguise. I always carry an empty keyring. That way, if someone starts asking me questions, I can say, "Nightmare, mate! Lost my key, haven't I?" People are much more likely to believe you've lost your key if you have an empty keyring than if you have nothing, which doesn't really make any sense, but people like to see things, especially if they're trying to work out if it's really lost or not. I recently had to go to the hospital due to an incident with my burglaring. And while I was there, I stumbled on this room full of dead bodies. And I couldn't believe there was someone going about the hospital, murdering people, and then hiding them in a room, and no one had even noticed. But I noticed that the dead people had tags on their toes that worked the opposite way to empty key rings. It's all a bit too much for my head. When I was a kid, I used to want coffin lids to play copycat with my eyelids. There is this thing called death, and I wanted to know all about it. So I asked all the questions. But every time I was told, "Helen, you're just a kid. So before your existential crisis, how about learning to count to 100? So I did learn, but only so I could play hide and seek. I wanted to find every answer to every question about death that I had. And I found teeth coming loose, a smashed windscreen on the way to school. Doctor left the door to the back ajar, and the same thing happened to a nurse with a curtain. Bird got concussion and cracked its skull on the way down. I found you. I found you. But then it was my turn to hide. I would wake in the night and remember the rules of the game. It was its turn to find me. And ever since, I've been on the lookout.